Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Grizzlies hosting the Rockets, and the Grizzlies are 3-point home favorites. The over-under is at 236.5. The Rockets are plus 136 on the money line, and the Grizzlies are minus 162. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They've played 3 times this season, and the Rockets won all 3 games. 128, 108 in Houston, 119, 115 in Memphis, 120, 118 in Houston. Lineups for tomorrow's game are supposed to be, and of course they're not there because why would they want to make my life easy? Let's see. I was just double checking to make sure that neither of these teams play tonight, which they didn't. And I think that Adams is supposed to come back tomorrow, and how fitting would it be if he does come back and play against his former team? It's like one of his first games back. Head-to-head, the Rockets are 6-4 against the Grizzlies in their last 10. The Rockets have beaten the Grizzlies the last 3 times they played them. The home team 7-3. The underdogs covered the last 2. The favorite is 6-4 against the spread. The favorite's 8-2 on the money line. The over is 6-3-1, and the under at 236.5 is 7-3. The Grizzlies, we'll do with the road team first. The Rockets are 8-2 in their last 10, 6-3-1 against the spread. The over is 6-3-1. They've won their last 4 games. 217, 266, 226, 196. 1-point win over the Cavs, they covered. 4-point win over the Cavs, they covered. 2-point win over the Celtics, they covered. And then a 4-point win over the Hawks, they did not cover. Well, they opened up at 2, and then they went to 4. So, yet again, that's another one of those games. It just depends on where you got them. For the Grizzlies, 7-3 in their last 10, 7-3 against the spread. The over is 7-2-1. 252, 265 points, 228, and then 249 points. 12-point win over the Hornets covered, 13-point win over the Pelicans covered, 22-point win over the Jazz they covered, and then the Knicks beat them by 37 points. If Morant plays and if Jackson Jr. plays, it'll be really interesting to see how tomorrow's game goes. And I understand that the Rockets have played them incredibly well. I mean, beating them all 3 times that they've played them this year is impressive and a feat unto its own. I will take the Grizzlies on the money line just because they're home. I will take the Rockets getting the 3.5 because I did see that they went up to that. And provided that everyone plays who's a starter, I think this game goes over. If we start missing some starters, then you might want to lean under. I mean, they played and there was 238, 234, and 236. So this might be one of those games where you'd consider like getting an alternate spread and kind of knocking it down to like 230, 228-ish, and you'd probably still get a reasonable price at it. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.